Hey guys, Jason here from cricketstoreonline.com, and I'm just going to wait till we get a couple of people watching the live launch here today of the Gray Nicolls gear. We're going to be talking about some pretty cool Gray Nicolls gear, so let's just wait for a few more people. Alright, there we go. We've got a bunch of watchers already. So getting going, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to this live video here, where we're going to be talking about the 2017 Gray Nicolls cricket bat range. I'm pretty comfortable here on a nice little chair. I've got my cup of coffee. It's January here, so it's still winter time, but it is nice and sunny outside. And it's about 50 degrees here in Texas. So right off the bat, I just want to let you guys please post your questions below, and we will have a couple of people that will be answering questions for you from my warehouse. So if you've got any questions about this gear, post it down below. Don't ask for pricing. Please go to the website and look for pricing. Let's just have some proper questions to Ali. What's up, buddy? We're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff, including some pads, some keeper gear, some batting gloves, and a lot of bats, as you can see here behind me as well. So we're going to be talking, just giving you my general impressions, yeah. So I guess we'll just get started. Post your questions below. We're going to try and answer them as quick as possible. Yeah. So this is the 2017 Gray Nicolls cricket gear product launch. If you're looking for discount coupons, please go to our website www.cricketstoreonline.com and sign up for our newsletter. We are going to be handing out specific Gray Nicolls 2017 discount coupons. So go to cricketstoreonline.com. Down the bottom of the page, there's a newsletter sign up. So please sign up for that. Yeah, so we'd love to get you that newsletter. There's cool discount coupons. And now we're going to be doing a couple of these live shows. I'm just trying to see some people's comments there. Yeah, we're gonna answer all those questions down below. We're gonna have someone doing that for you. So please ask your questions. Go for it. Remember to go to cricketstoreonline.com, sign up for our newsletter, and then tomorrow we're doing this video at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time Tuesday. We're going to be doing SG cricket bats and gear tomorrow morning at noon Central Standard Time. So 12 Central Standard Time, come back and watch the SG video. And then Thursday we might just have some more gear in, and we'll be able to do another video for you. So please like and share, comment on this video as much as you want. Give it to your friends. There obviously will be a sort of uploaded version that you can watch later on. So I want to see those little blue fingers flying past, and I'd love to have you guys love it and share it and give us your opinion on what we're doing. We want to do more of these for you guys as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. Live show showing you some of the new gear. So jumping into it, I've been doing quite a bit of research on the Gray Nicolls gear the last couple of weeks. If you can remember, for a couple of years now we haven't had Gray Nicolls gear, and that was simply because we weren't getting good quality gear here in the US, and we had to go through a long pipeline, hurdles and stuff, in which we had to get subpar gear. We're now getting our gear once again direct from Gray Nicolls, and they asked us very nicely to put the stuff back on our website and to provide it for you. So we are now doing that. We're really getting some really good high quality Gray Nicolls gear once again, and we're going to be bringing it back to cricketstoreonline.com obviously. And I know you guys have been asking for years now to get it back, and so here we are getting it back for you. So let's start first. We've got a couple pairs of wicket keeper gloves here. Starting with the packaging, I found the packaging pretty interesting. It's kind of in this year in like a sandwich wrap, resealable Ziploc cover bag, which is good for packaging, but will obviously not be very good because because it's a plastic bag, it'll not be very good once you've used your gear. So you won't be able to reuse these bags, or you certainly won't be able to reseal them because it'll get sweaty and moldy in there. So you're probably going to have to chuck these out, or just when you do put the keeper gloves back in there, you don't reseal it. If you do reseal it, your kit will get moldy and you'll have to throw it out. So just be careful of that. But looking right away here at the Predator 3 Wicked Keeper gloves for 2017. I do like the styling. It's pretty good. Oh, you guys still there? Sorry about that. I just, someone tried to call me. So hopefully they don't call me back. But yeah, we're still there. So this is the Predator 3 keeper gloves. We've got kangaroo leather, which is pretty cool. You've got it on the cuff here, which is nice to protect your wrists. It is really nice and comfortable inside as well. You do have some mesh on the thumb here to give you a little bit of airflow. And then you do have the protection on the fingers. You do have the foam inside the fingers is really, really awesome. And it does give quite a nice fit. It'll take a little bit of time to wear these in to get them nice and flexible, but that's pretty standard. As I did mention, you do have the octopus grip there, and you do have some nice, a nice soft palm as well. So that's going to be pretty good. And these are the Predator 3 Alley model. So those are pretty cool. I like the sort of design that they've got going on, and it does look nice and classy. And so that's the Predator 3 gloves. Like I said, kangaroo leather. These are probably pretty close to the top of the range. You can see those right now. Once again, cricketstoreonline.com. And moving on. So here we have the Predator 3 500s. And like I said, we have these, comes in this plastic bag, which is not the coolest thing. You've got to open it up, kind of like a Ziploc bag. Get rid of that. And so this is obviously a cheaper version now. This is going to be bottom of the range. The same style glove, but you don't get any of the same features. It's quite a thin, cheap material on the cuffs. It is still pretty comfortable. And the thing with this to notice is that because it's not that leather on the back, it's actually quite a bit softer. So it'll wear a little bit quicker. But this is just quite a cheap material. But what I would say this is really good for is like tape tennis ball, entry level, younger players, lower level cricket. This is definitely going to be a little bit better for that. This is the Predator 3 500 glove, and you got the on the palms there. You don't have octopus grip. You have that table tennis bat, sort of dimpled rubber on there. But overall, not a high quality product, a decent quality product for something a little bit lower level cricket. You know, I don't see these selling for more than 30 bucks. It's going to be probably around $30. These gloves. That's the Predator 3 500s. This is your cheaper style gloves. So nothing new on the Gray Nicolls 2017 gloves, excepting a little bit of design feature. So that's that for that. Let me get another little sip of coffee over here. Remember, please post your questions down below. If you've got any questions, we do have someone manning the question line, and they'll be answering questions and things like that for you. Let's move over here. Let's see what we got. We've got some batting pads, and let's see which ones these are. This is the Powerbow V5 1250. One thing I've noticed with the Gray Nicolls lineup this year, and I actually did a blog about them. You can head over to cricketstoreonline.com and have a look at the blog at the bottom of the home page. Ouch. Stapled in my finger. Have a look at the home page. There's a blog there which is called What Gray Nicolls Has in Store for Us for 2017. And you'll see there the way that they've structured and labeled the bats and things is massively confusing. You know, they have, for example, a 5-star bat. A 5-star bat in one range is not the same price as a 5-star bat in another range. For example, a 5-star power bow might not be the same price as a 5-star supernova. I'm just using those as 2 examples pulled out of my head, but if you go and have a look at that blog, it breaks down all the bats that are in, breaks them down by price range. And another thing that I find confusing is they have a section on the website which is classified as test match level bats. So you would think naturally these are top of the line bats, expensive, but they have 3 bats in there, and I believe one of them is a Gray Nickel Legend at $1,200 US, and then there's another one, I forget the name now, it might be a Supernova LE or something like that, that is like $400, and these are both classified in the same test match level. And that's, I think I know what they're trying to do there, but I think as an end user like yourself, I think that's going to be a little bit confusing. So yeah, we're still ticking along. We've got lots of people watching this video, so now I'm going to move on and stop rambling. This is the, as I said, the Powerbow 5 1250 pads. This is going to be close to the top of the line pad. It is nice and light. You've got cane inserts, and then actually the cardboard insert, cardboard over the cane. The cardboard is actually what gives it that triangle shape there. There's a cane insert behind that, and then you have high density foam as well. And so from the front of it, it looks like a nice quality pad. The top hat section there has got a nice kickback, so your bat's not going to get stuck on it. And overall at the back, you've got nice quality materials. You've got padded straps, and you also have this gel zone that basically some companies will call it a knee locator, and then you have the gel zone there as well. That is a light pad. It is nice and light. That's the Powerbow V5 1250s, and that's going to be a good pad. People are going to like that. So let's move on now. We've got another one here. This is the Powerbow V5 700, so this will be a lower pad. Now do remember as well, I am going to do full reviews on these videos as well, but I'm just basically doing a quick walkthrough of some of the gear that I've got here for samples. So let's look at what the Powerbow V5, did I say 500? Okay, so this is obviously a cheaper pad. You've got the cane inserts right across, less high density foam, but still an overall decent pad. This is going to be probably one of the more common pads. You can go and have a look at cricketstoreonline.com. Do remember, don't ask for pricing down below. Go to www.cricketstoreonline.com. What's up, Marcus? And so this is the Powerbow V5 500s, and essentially you've got just a slightly lower quality product than the 1250s, and so you've got a nice little instep piece of foam there. You've got some decent padding, and like I said, this is going to be one of the top sellers. This is going to be the middle of the road, probably going to be selling around the $50 mark, and this is what a lot of people are going to be buying. You get a nice, you still have the comfort protection zone. Everyone has a different name, knee locator, gel zone, etc., etc. And all decent quality pad. I like the look of it. It's got the sort of traditional styling. The knee there is nice and soft, so that's going to take some good impact. So you can definitely have a look at that on cricketstoreonline.com. Moving on. Looking at another entry level. This is an entry level set of batting gloves, and this is the Powerbow 5 400s. So let's open it up, have a look. Remember, don't re-ziplock this bag. If you put your gloves back in here after you've used it, it's going to get moldy. So throw them out or make sure to leave that ziplock open. So this is entry level set of gloves. This is going to be I'd say around the $35 to $40 mark. It's not very flexible. It's cheap padding. It doesn't have a massive amount of finger protection. It's just your old style sausage gloves. But it does have a nice sweatband at the top. It does have a nice big piece of Velcro, and it does have leather palms with your air holes in it too, and you do have the air vents on the side. so that's pretty nice. But like I said, overall this is going to be a cheaper glove, entry level. Maybe even if you want to play tape ball, stuff like that, you could use this, but not a very high quality glove. So that's something for you to look at. Moving on, before we get to the bats, what do we got here? We've got the Powerbow 1250s, Powerbow 5 1250s. The names are crazy. So this will go with that 1250 set of pads that I was talking about earlier. Let's see where we go. All right, so now we're talking. So this is the typical set of gloves that I think most people are going to want to buy. It's got great protection on your bowling fingers. It's got the shark tooth fingers, so they're nice and flexible. And just sticking them on here for you. See what we've got, nice sweatband. And yeah, nice protection in the thumb. This is what you want to buy. You don't want to buy those other ones. You want to buy these 1250s. These are going to be nice and comfortable. This is going to have all the features you want. So excellent pair of gloves right there, the Powerbow 5 1250s. Moving on now, I have another sip of coffee. Do remember that prices, you can find all the prices at cricketstoreonline.com. Don't be asking for them here. We're not going to answer them here. Go look for prices there. If you want Gray Nicolls specific discount coupons, head to the website, sign up for the newsletter. And then tomorrow at 12 noon, we're going to be doing the SG cricket bat introduction launch video. And so that's coming up tomorrow at 12 noon Central Standard Time. Moving on now, just to some of the bats that we've been talking about. I've got a lot of velocity bats here. And so we're going to look at some of the main features. One of the things I've noticed, these Gray Nicolls handles are quite thick. I know you guys here in America love the thick handles, so be sure to buy an extra grip whenever you buy a Gray Nicolls bat. Some of them come with toe guards, some of them do not. So that's something for you to look at as well. Look in the product descriptions, etc. Get on our live chat, we can answer these questions for you. And some of them also come with scuff sheets and edge tape, and some of them do not. Some of them have got a natural finish. A natural finish is going to mean that nothing's been done to the face and there's no toe guard either. I'll show you an example of a natural finish. Here we go. This is the Sabre. So you can see there no toe guard and a flat face with the natural finish. So this bat's going to have to be fully prepared. Normally speaking, in most cases, the Gray Nicolls bats with scuff sheets, etc. have been pre-prepared. But as I always say, even though it's knocked in the factory, you still want to do some sort of preparation at home. So getting into the velocity really quickly, the main thing you notice with the velocity, really thin edges at the top. Okay, so that's something for you to consider. Quite thin at the toe. The toe is quite thin, quite a long way up, and very thin edges. That's like an inch and a half, so probably around the 30 mil mark. I haven't measured them, but they're probably around the 30 mils. But the main feature that they obviously want you to see on this bat is the mid-sweet spot, okay, and the high spine. So you've got a high spine, a lot of concaving, okay, and then the small edges. So they've taken wood away that you don't need on the edge, they put it in the spine where you do need it, and that's giving you more power behind the shots. Another thing I also noticed with these bats is that some of them have a traditional face, which I personally prefer, and some of them have a flat face. So if you like a flat face, for example, this is the 500 Light, right? That's got a flatter face, and this is the 5-star, which has got the traditional face. So that's something you're going to have to look for and ask when you're buying. Jump on the live chat, ask the guys in our warehouse, and they'll be able to tell you which is which. So that's the velocity for you. I've pinged some of them. Some of them are nice, some of them are not so nice, and that's just something that you got to figure out. This one, for example, a little bit different. Flat face, it's got a scuff sheet, but it doesn't have a toe guard, so it's something you're going to have to look for. You're going to have to put a toe guard. I do recommend a toe guard on that. Then moving on, just quickly, we've got some predators, and once again, similar situation here with predators. This predator has got a traditional face, rounded face. Unfortunately, grey Nicolls, unlike Gun Moore have got a system, their FTEC faces, which you get a 4.5 or a F2 or an F4.5 or an F7. The grey Nicolls don't have anything like that to tell you what you're getting, so you have to jump on the live chat, you have to talk to us, and we will help you make that decision on what you think is going to be best for you. So this one, for example, traditional face, this is the blade pre-prepared PP. So you've got scuff sheet, you've got edge tape, and you've got a toe guard, and that's the blade. And then you've got, on this one, you've got also pre-prepared 500 light, but this one has got a scuff sheet, no edge tape, and no toe guard. There's no consistency there, which is really not very good. But looking at the profile of the bat, once again, they've got a thin edge at the top. They're trying to distribute the weight properly. This one has got a nice thicker toe. This is the Predator 3, by the way. And once again, a mid-sweet spot, but I'd say a bit of an offset edge. So mid-sweet spot, but down below here is a little thicker than right where the sweet spot is. So a bit of an offset edge and a mid-sweet spot. So this might actually be a bat that I would like to use. It sort of just hints that the sweet spot is a little lower, which is obviously my preference. But once again, I'd need an extra grip. You're probably going to have to buy an extra grip with every grey Nicolls bat this year for my customers here in the US. So overall, the Predator 3, that's a pretty nice looking bat. Moving on, unfortunately I only have one power bow here, and I can certainly get some more in. And unfortunately, it's a power bow Nemesis. So kind of confusing. Not all the power bows look like this. So this is the power bow Nemesis. Previous years, grey Nicolls had a bat called the Nemesis, which was an incredible invention by one of their head bat makers, Chris King. And what it would have taken was a supremely light or top-heavy piece of wood. And what he did was he cut all this wood off and still kept an amazing balance because all this wood is down the bottom. However, now with the bat being mass-produced, this picks up like an angry dog. It's so toe-heavy, and unless you love toe-heavy bats, I wouldn't buy this bat. If you want a big, heavy, toe-heavy bat that you can just smash everything, I would stay away from the Power Bow Nemesis. Now, the rest of the power bows, remember, do not look like this. They've got a full profile, probably going to have a much better balance. It's just this particular bat that is literally an angry dog. Yes, you're going to be able to smash bows all over the place with this, but if you're a touch player, if you're a wristy player, this is not going to be the bat for you. Go with one of the other power bows. The other thing about the power bows is that it is the lowest sweet spot bat from grey Nicolls. So if you want something with a lower sweet spot, don't look at those. You want to go with the power bow, but stay away from the Nemesis. So that's just something for you to look at. Two bats left, then we're going to be finished here. Got to keep the whistle wet. We're looking at the Sabre. This is another bat with a touch lower sweet spot. Once again, and make sure you buy an extra grip. And what they've done, which is special on this bat, and one of the cool things, once again, this is a natural finish. No scuff sheet, no edge tape, no toe guard. And so what's cool about this is a little bit of a more traditional shape, or traditional within the last 5 years, where you get a nice solid edge, medium height spine, full of profile. But what they found is that they probably found that this design had a touch heavy sort of toe weight, right? The balance was more towards the toe. And so what you do is you scoop out a little bit of wood. This is really, it's such a little bit, probably a 1/10 of an ounce. It's almost nothing. But just take a little bit of that wood out there. It looks cool, looks like Brian Laura's old bat, and the scoop, and it just helps with that balance, just a little bit. And I mean, who knows what it felt like before, but a cool looking bat. and by far Gray Nicolls' best stickers out of the range. The others are so, you know, it's just flashy. I don't think it's what Gray Nicolls should be. This is what Gray Nicolls cricket bats should be, and I think all the die-hard cricket bat fans are going to agree with me that this simplistic look is what we need to get back to. And then lastly, the beautiful, super light, super expensive Gray Nicolls Legend. We do have them in stock. Check them out right now at cricketstoreonline.com. Mid-sweet spot, but the spine goes nicely down into the toe, giving the toe some extra strength. The shoulders aren't too thin. There's a little bit of scalloping, but not too much. And one of the best features, obviously, is perfectly straight grains, beautiful piece of wood, no blemishes, lots of cool laser engraving. So they really put some effort into this one. Once again, you're going to want an extra grip, right? You're going to want to get us to knock this in for you. We do professionally knocking cricket bats. You're going to want us to put a toe guard on there for you, nice scuff sheet to keep the wood nice and clean. And then do also remember we do repairs and stuff on bats too, and refurbishments. We'll fix broken handles, we'll fix broken toes, we can do threading for you, we can put the toe guards on, all that sort of stuff. The Legend, I believe, does come with a bat cover, so you don't have to purchase that extra. But thanks for watching. Once again, head to cricketstoreonline.com for our newsletter. That comes out once or twice a week. We always have some cool specials and deals in there. Tomorrow at noon, Central Standard Time, 12 o'clock, we're going to be doing another live session with some SG bat videos. Please don't ask for the price here. Go to cricketstoreonline.com. The prices and ordering information is all there. Jump on live chat. We'd love to talk to you there to help you with your order. And 2017 gear is coming in. We'd love to hear from you. Like, comment, share down below. Please share this video with your friends. I'm sure they would love to see all this awesome information about cricket gear. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace out.